Okay, so the game's just been updated. So in this version, part 2 of the Getting Started guide, I'm going to teach you how to upgrade your units. So you get a bunch of the base class. You can see some base archers here, you can see some base axemen, some base warriors, and some base shield bangers. So I'm going to teach you how to upgrade these guys into their advanced classes. And then I'm going to put together a team pretty much the same way I did yesterday. And then I'm going to show you how to reorganize your initiative order so that way you guys act in the right order. And then I'm going to show you how to set up a team on the battlefield. So let's take our archer first. So the base class archers have base stats that are generally a little bit lower than the advanced classes. Also, they only have 10 points that they can upgrade into. So 99 times out of 100, you want to upgrade them into one of the advanced classes. Later on, they'll be releasing pure classes, which are like just really good versions of the base class, so I assume they'll have really good passives, upgrades or something like that, but they're a long way off yet. So we just want to get to 10, so we just click whatever. Probably have to click every single thing, so you fully upgrade them, hit confirm, then you get this nice big promote dialog. Click on that. Continue, you want to promote them, read all about it of course, interesting stuff there. And then you can choose from the advanced classes. So they're aiming to have 3 advanced class for each base class. But for now we've got 2 for the archers. I actually want to do a siege archer. Enter in a cool name. I'm not able to do that. So I'm just going to go something like that. Cool, so now you've got an advanced class. Completely unupgraded again, gets reset down to 0, but you notice now your maximum potential stats has changed a bit. You've got your special ability, which you can click to read about it. This one's pretty cool. If you haven't watched the match yet, then you'll get to see it in action quite soon, I think. And then you want to upgrade up to the max, the 11. So with my siege archers, I like lots of armor break. I also want some strength and I want some armor, but I want a little bit of exertion as well. Just going to go with that. Okay, so let's go back out. I'm going to upgrade one of our warriors as well. So I'm going to stick all the points in. Going to confirm. Going to promote. Just the Warhawk available at the moment. Tempest is a really cool ability. Let you hit 2 guys with 1 attacks. Actually, cool. And then I like max strength. I like max armor. I think maybe armor on a Warhawk should be a bit lower than this, so that way other units can at least knock off those couple of points of strength before they get hit in the face. And then I just go 1 point in exertion. Cool. So we're doing our team with 1 of each class. So I'll just upgrade 1 of each. So shield banger, we'll max him out. Confirm, promote, continue. Oh, the strong arm isn't in just yet, but I've heard he's going to be in tomorrow. So definitely keep an eye out for the other class that you'll be able to upgrade to tomorrow, hopefully, which will be able to push units around instead of luring them in to attack you. You can chuck them through enemy units, through your own units. You can chuck your own units through enemy units. It's sounding like it's going to be pretty good. I'm going to go a fair bit of armor, a little bit of strength, lots of armor break. I'll give 1 more of each of those. Just going to put him up as well. Then for the last ones, I'm just going to grab the existing ones. Okay, and a thrasher. So I just need to upgrade these units real quick. Gonna drop that, put it into there, click across, max strength, max armor break, Lots of armor as well. And my Thrasher. Ooh, yeah, it's always been like that. I'm gonna go 9. Gonna go 2. And max armor break. Okay, that's looking good. 66 points. Always double check your renown. Make sure they've all got 11s next to them and it adds up to 66. So my squad's fully upgraded and ready to go. But before you head out onto the battlefield, you got to make sure you got your guys in the right order. So at the moment I've got this archer at the front. Generally you keep your archers in the back. So on the first turn my archer's going to be able to, well, she's not going to be able to move anywhere. The enemy's probably not going to be within range. So she isn't really going to get to do anything. She could lay down a trap, but I don't really like dropping traps on the first turn unless I'm really scared about a Warhawk charging in because my units don't have low armor. But I got some nice high armor Provoker, I got high armor Thrasher, and decently armored Backbiter who can hold the front line. So I actually want my Provoker to move first. I want my Thrasher to move after that, because these guys have lots of armor break. And these two guys have lots of strength, so these guys can capitalize, so these two can capitalize on the armor break of these guys. So I want them to go in here somewhere. I do want to be able to put traps down in case something crazy happens, but I actually want to put traps down with this lady because she's got good armor break as well. Leave my Sky Striker for last. And these guys can go here. So just, I mean, you won't have a really good idea for what order you want to use at the moment. You'll get that more over multiple games. But just think, you know, you want your kind of well defended or really strong guys going first. You generally want to be able to break some armor before you charge in with your strength attacks. But with someone like a Warhawk, they can hit over the top of armor anyway. So having really good defensive units, really good armor breakers, or really strong units at the start makes a lot of sense. Also, units that can put down traps like the Sky Striker makes a lot of sense as well if you're fearing an early attack. So this is the order I'm going to use for this next match. So let's head out, and go to the Great Hall, and let's try to get a game. Now, there aren't many people on right now, so I'll probably finish up this part 2 just here, and I'll make a part 4 video which will go over setting up your positioning in a bit more detail. Because at the start of the game, before the match starts, you got to make sure you put your guys in the right place. You don't want your archers out the front where they're just going to be run up and killed by backbiters. You want them in a pretty defensive positioning. So make sure to check out part 1, which shows you how to build your first team. Make sure you check out part 3, which takes you through the basics of playing your first match. And I guess also now check out part 4, where I'll go into a bit more detail about positioning and strength. We'll see a bit about it in part 3, but part 4 I'll talk about it a bit more. And I might go through another game and talk about some slightly more advanced tactics that you might want to use over the course of the video. Well, I hope that was handy. Have a good one.